Libra, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's not working. It's not working. You know this. You've known it for a while. You might be fighting it, or your person might be fighting it, but this is not working. It's not working. It's giving discontentment. It's giving boredom, and it's giving one-sided. Like one person is doing all of the work. So, what are you gonna do?
I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you my brain is racing for my heart is racing for clarity.
What is going on, Libras? This is going to be for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. My name is Santana, better known as Aubrey, when I'm doing these more personal, intimate videos. And yeah, this is going to be, like I said, for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But keep in mind, this is a general love reading for Libras. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And also, if you would like to book a personal reading so we can get all up in your personal business, you can go to my website, which is on screen, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a full 30-minute or more reading. Or if you just want to get your feet wet, you can send 50 to Cashapp for a quickie Q&A along with your Instagram name. And yeah, we could get that going. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this love connection, Libras. From the energy that I'm feeling, like I said within the intro, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. A change is about. There is a change that is happening within the wind. That is the overall energy, is a change in the wind, which tells me that this is a tower moment that's happening, right? There are conditions brewing in your life that you have no control over. Do not fight them, because change is inevitable and it's for the best, for the higher good. Even if the storm blows away the structures that you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Now, I want y'all to think back to around March 25th and around April 8th, give or take 6 weeks before, 6 weeks after, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because we are currently going through a time cycle where the eclipses are in Aries and Libra. So the North Node, which is all about fated events, and well, North and South Node are both fated, but North Node is all about what we're moving towards, and South Node is more so about what we're getting away from. With the North Node being in Aries, it is happening in your seventh house of partnerships. So, particularly my Libra risings out there, something definitely shifted for you in the month of March or in the month of April in regards to your partnerships, okay, or your identity out in the world. Some of you may have gotten into a relationship. Some of you may have started seeing red flags in your relationship. Some of you may have, started putting yourself forward when it comes to relationships and just how you show up in the world. Maybe you announced a relationship to the world. Maybe, someone finally started claiming you and you finally, claimed the title, or you said, I love you, but something dealing with your independence versus how you show up for other people in other relationships played a part in March and April. And now in this love reading, something is definitely happening, and it's feeling that is very one-sided. And I'm not gonna hold you. It's given breakup. It's given, I need to go about this on my own, or at least we need to figure out a better way to handle this so that I don't lose my independence and I don't just lose myself to you. It's like I need to have, some sort of stability within this. And it can't just be one-sided. It can't just be I'm giving, 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 but I'm not getting. And so it's about a healthy balance that needs to come into play. Okay. So starting off the reading, for you, we have solitude, but we also have the hermit, which is literally doubling down on the hermit energy. This is about finding the answers to life within you. And you may have recently realized, like, there may have been an event that has triggered you to realize, like, oh, you mean to tell me that even once I get into a relationship or once I get involved with another person, I still have more healing to do? Like, I can't just look to this person to be my all, my everything. Like, I still have some growing to do on my own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there could have even been a situation that triggered you, that made you realize, like, damn, I still have more healing that I need to do. Or, a situation that made you realize, like, damn, I'm still suffering from codependency or abandonment issues, right? But right now, you're in this space of taking the time that you need to get the answers that you want. Like, what do I want out of life? Who am I? Who am I when it comes to others? Um, who am I when I show up for other people? How do I want other people to show up for me? And it's just a lot of soul searching, a lot of contemplation, truth seeking, introspection. You might be alone a lot of the time right now, and some of you guys might physically be alone, or you just might physically feel alone when it comes to this connection. You might feel as though this person, even though they might have the best intentions at heart and they mean well when it comes to you, you still might feel alone. Okay, so it could be a lack of communication possibly that's happening, or you could just feel like, yo, like whenever I speak to you or I try to address my feelings, you don't really hear where I'm coming from, right? So there's red flags that are coming up. And the universe is trying to show you, like, whatever red flags are coming up, deal with them accordingly and get on your shit before shit gets on you. Don't just pacify shit just to show up in a certain way for a person, because you're not being satisfied ultimately. Now, the person in this love connection that you're dealing with, keep in mind that energies could be reversed at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be you, this could be them. Fit the energy how you fit it, but keep what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. But in terms of the other person, we have fulfillment of wishes, but we also have strength, right? So the other person might be going through a lot of tests right now, or just really trying to figure out exactly how they want to show up in terms of a relationship, right? This could suggest like you might be personally dealing with somebody who has a lot of strong emotions or who has a lot of compassion, but it could also represent like jealousy and resentment, right? So you could be dealing with somebody who has such a strong personality that you might feel like, I don't even know if I can talk to this person or if this person will even understand, because every time I try to speak to them, it's just like I, and like they don't really get what it is that I need them to get. Like they don't really, have the compassion necessarily, or if they do, it's in a way that isn't suitable for how I need it to feel back, right? Or this person could be completely, empathetic and completely, full of compassion. And the problem that might be at hand is just you realizing, like, okay, this person has everything that it is that I need or that I want, but like what's lacking and what's missing is inside of me. You know what I mean? It's like when you realize, like, damn, this person has everything that I want that's on my list, but it's still not enough. Let me go within and try to figure out, okay, then what is wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like if this person is showing up for me and listening to me, then what is it that's wrong with me? Okay, because this person, they definitely feel care from you. And it's not like they don't care. I'm not picking up on the fact that they don't care. I do feel like they feel understood by you, and that when it comes to how you treat them, it feels very good. It feels very compassionate. It feels, like they have strong feelings for you. There could also be a lot of strong sexual feelings. Again, that's where that jealousy and that possessiveness might be coming from. But I just don't know if you're feeling that, right? And so, what happened in the recent past? We have heart chakra, but we also have the Six of Cups. So I'm not sure. It's possible that a past trigger could have come up. A past trigger could have come up. I actually want to clarify this because a past trigger could have come up. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords underneath. Yeah, a past trigger definitely could have come up in this relationship. Spirit, clarify the Six of Cups for me, please. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. I'm keeping that. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got Justice in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles upright, and then we got the Six of Wands upright. I feel like somebody got cold feet. I'm not going to hold you. It feels like somebody got cold feet. It feels like somebody got cold feet. It feels like somebody got cold feet. Like, I feel like there's unresolved issues that somebody is harboring onto that has come from family. And that has come from, it feels like a lack of attention, a lack of, just a lack of attention. Just a lack of attention. I feel like there's abandonment issues that have come up. I feel like somebody has personally been abandoned, whether friends or family, childhood issues that have come up. And I feel like that may be why this energy is getting misinterpreted. You know what I mean? Like it could be a situation where a person does care for you, does love you, but they maybe don't have enough time for you. Or even if there's nothing that they're personally doing that's triggering you, I feel like you're still getting triggered because it's really about how you're falling for a person but subconsciously there are these unconscious thoughts about whether or not this person is going to leave or this person is going to abandon you like people have in the past. Because I do feel like in the past, there have been unresolved issues when it's come to family or it's come to stability and come to like the attention and the care and the recognition that you should have gotten. This is deep. 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 But I don't necessarily feel like that this person is causing it. I feel like this is all internal. And so if you're not already doing the necessary soul searching that it is that you're supposed to be doing, then you probably should start doing it. Okay. Because I don't really feel like this other person is causing this. I feel like this is coming from within. And I feel like you're projecting it outward. So within the near future, the energy that we have is triumph and we have the Eight of Wands. So I do see things progressing. It's possible that, this one little event could have happened. It could have triggered you. But as soon as you have that conversation, boom, you're able to pick up like it's nothing. And then you realize like, oh shit, that's all that needed to happen was that this event happened so I could get triggered. I could realize, damn, there's some more healing to do. I could open up about it. We could communicate about it. And then we can grow and heal together. And then, not necessarily live happily ever after, but like we could get past this chapter. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the situation happened for a reason so that you could go within, but then also be able to come out and openly communicate. And that's probably what it could be. Ultimately, is you learning how to communicate your feelings because maybe in the past you weren't allowed to. Maybe, because I do pick up on that. Like not only the abandonment issues, but not really being able to express yourself or not really feeling celebrated or almost like why should I speak? Because people aren't going to care. You know what I mean? Or like if I speak, I feel like I'm a fuck shit up. So like, let me just play my part. And Libras have a bad habit of doing that. People say that Gemini's are two-faced, but it's really Libra because Libras really change their skin and change their face and change their attitude depending on who they're around because it's about justice for all. You know what I mean? But it's like, when are you going to receive that justice? Right. And a lot of times you get into a space where you want to receive justice so bad and you want to be heard and valued so much to the point where you will devalue yourself in order to play the right position or right role for the other people in your life. But it's about you showing up for you now so that you can be the best you when it comes to a relationship. So that's really ultimately what this reading is about, is you changing how you show up for yourself so that you can better relate to other people without sacrificing who you are and it being based on your past. Okay, so in terms of the protection message that we have harmony, but then we have the Seven of Swords, which to me, this is all about you really just figuring out, like I said, like how you show up for other people, right? Being a little bit more strategic about the way in which you harmonize with other people, right? Like it shouldn't be oil and water that you're forcing to come together. You know what I mean? Like if it's not compatible, then it's just not compatible. It's literally that simple. So for some of you guys, you really might be, breaking up with somebody. But for others of you guys, you are really just going through the growing pains and realizing like, hey, I can't keep, like I can show up for you, but I can also put me first. You know what I mean? Like that whole storyline of the husband and wife get married and then the wife throws away her kid, her life to raise the kids and take care of the man. That whole era is gone. And this is about the wife now coming in saying, listen, I can be a great wife and I can be a great mother to the kids, but I still got to take care of me. I still got to go out there and fight for my career. You know what I mean? Like I still need to be fulfilled. Okay. So let me pull a protection message from the book. And I do feel like this change is going to happen very, very swiftly. Like it's going to be like a conversation is had and whatever it is that you were worrying about is going to be like imagine like you were dreading having a conversation with a person, like asking them to spend more time or like to allow you to like go back to school, while they watch the kids or like whatever the conversation is. It's like you have this conversation and they're like, yeah, of course. Like, of course, I love you. And you're like, wait, really? And it's like, yeah. And then it's just like, woosah, Give me a protection message from my Libras. Am I keeping that? Yeah. 10 of Cups. So the protection message that we have for my Libras It says, are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in because you can see the cycles now that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, then you also possess the key to your freedom. But be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that spirit so wants for you. And that's ultimately about what it is. It's about you taking ownership of your life and realizing, like, I can show up for you, but I got to show up for me first. Okay, so definitely make sure that you get on my website, thealigningsouls.com, to book you a personal reading. All of that information is literally on screen. You can book a 30-minute plus personal tarot astrology reading on thealigningsouls.com. Or if you just want to get your feet wet, send the 50 to Cashapp for a quickie Q&A reading and send that along with your Instagram name and we'll get it going. Get on your shit before shit gets on you. And I'm just here to help align you back into the universe. I love each and every one of y'all. I'll see you in the next one.
Tell me what you wanna be.